Good morning, it's Sam the Old Man here, and we've got a very exciting episode where we're going to do some card pulls. We're going to do epic stones, legendary stones, and power stones. And you see, I don't have enough legendary stones there, but my plan worked, and I got rank 378 in the Grill Battle Challenge. And that was without using any extra bonuses. That was just fighting every single fight. And that's going to get me 200 more legendary stones. So let's claim that reward. And then at the end of this, I'll do a quick Rumble update to show everyone where we're at. And as usual, name and shame the people that you don't want in your team. So that'll be at the end after we see what we get from using these stones. So let's get rid of that, clear the mailbox, and let's go into the stones. We'll do epic stones, power stones, legendary stones. So let's see, epic. Use item, and part of the reason I'm doing this now, I mean 10,000 is a good number, but also I need some giggity watts. I need lots of giggity watts. Brian, got lots of Brians. I've got lots of the beer, whatever that was as well. Dress rehearsal. What's that? That's an art card. So if you don't have artistic cards, artistic is going to be the next, what do you call it? Badge or item, character buff. My brain is not working this morning. Artistic cards you want for the after armed. We're getting artistic. Samurai Toshi. I've got 4 of him already, and I certainly don't need more. But giggity watts, I do need. Yeah, so artistic cards. To start researching artistic combos now. Yeah, so those artistic ones are going to be really useful soon. I've got a feeling that artistic is giggity watts is going to be very, very powerful, just because there's not a huge amount of artistic cards either. That's just my feeling. I have no proof of that, but I reckon artistic could be cool. Karaoke can. That's my first karaoke can. I don't think it's the best card unless there's a musical buff on, and even then, let's see how powerful it gets. And the full 8 and 25 with a 5 cheers for friendly musical. So maybe no, it's no good. But I'm a collector, so I will collect it. And that's my epic stones used. Next, power stones. See what we get. We're going to get 2. Ooh, a Bob Jean. And use item. We're going to get a 4:30 appointment. I'm pretty sure I've got a 2-star 4:30 appointment already. So, in terms of giggity watts, my plan worked well. Legendary stones. I'm just hoping to get the 4th card of any of the many disguise or armed cards that I have. Whoops. Roger's Closet. I will take it, but that's the 3rd Roger's Closet I have, so I need 1 more Roger's Closet. There's so many disguise and armed cards I have 3 of now. But once I get the 4th Roger's Closet, it will be fantastic. And now, the Rumble. When we go into the Rumble, we go to... where are we? Here we are. The matches. And we fought Genesis. And we lost. And it was they won by a decent amount, but we're actually suffering the same challenge that we did last guild. Not guild, between last Rumble. In that some of the players that were super active in the last couple of Rumbles, for some reason, have just completely disappeared. And some of the new players, a lot of the new players, are just completely inactive. They're active, but they're not fighting the rumbles, which just seems crazy. Unless you're purposely trying to sabotage another guild with a second account, you're still getting the coins, you're leveling the account up for future use, but you're not fighting in the rumble for sabotage reasons. I feel like we're being sabotaged. But if we scroll down, here's some of the people that you may want to avoid. Maybe, okay, Natsman, I think he's got a legitimate reason. He's an officer in our guild. I'll have to check with our guild where he's at. But all these other characters, San says, Lukey Boy, Destroy of us are free. Lester is cool. Samixus, Koran, Valiant Lion, and then there's a couple down here. They've played, but we're fighting the fourth rumble now, and they have less than 1,000 points. Like, come on. I've been very, very busy. I will have another video on my main account, Sam the Old Man, very soon. But, so between the last rumble and this one, I didn't have a lot of time for, guild management and making sure we had the best team possible. So it was a lot more lenient towards the guild and inactivity this time. But watch out, if you're not fighting in at least 2/3 of these fights, watch out, you could be on the chopping block. And certainly a lot of these complete inactivities, I think it's the zeros. The zeros are the worst, because that means they've logged in, they saw there was a rumble, and they didn't play, maybe? I think that's how it works. Anyway, no, it couldn't be, because Natsman's completely inactive. So I'm not sure. In any case, we're about 10 players down, and if we had somewhere between 5 and 10 more players, we would have beat Genesis. It was so close. Anyway, frustrating. But hopefully we can fix that and get some great people coming in. Hopefully, if you're watching this video and you want to help us be in the top 50 again, let me know, because we only need about 10 more fantastic active players, and we can do it. Anyway, that's this episode. That's the guild progress. Actually, I'm going to fight these anyway. I may as well do it on camera or on record for all of you. If you want to keep watching your animation throwdown gameplay fix for the day. Oops. Whoops. I had automate on. At least I stopped it in time. And, he can't play with Stewie. What will I do instead? He can combo to make cut down Christmas tree. Oh, this is a pretty good combo. And with that punch, let's do that. And the heal. Oh, that's fantastic card. Cut down Christmas tree. Nice. That will be my featured card of this episode. That was fantastic. Let's have a look at that. Punch of 23. Heal all King of the Hill cards of 9. Wow, that is fantastic for King of the Hill deck. And Hatchet Boomhauer. I've got 3 of those. I've got a 4-star, a 2-star, and a 1-star in my deck. Plus Hank. I've got a pretty over the top King of the Hill deck at the moment. So that's exciting. That is very exciting. Oh, and I had a question, as I've spent, let's move that over there, spent a decent amount on the gems for purchasing these cards, and someone asked me, do I pay for the gems? And yes, I'm paying for these games and playing these games just like everyone else. I would love to be sponsored by Congregate and get free gems. I would happily play any Congregate game on YouTube if they were going to give me free gems. But maybe that can be on my wish list for one day when I've got thousands and thousands of subscribers. For right now, I'm paying just like everyone else. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one. Gingerbread guns. Who's going to combo with that? We're going to do Hank to get Chainsaw Hank? Or am I going to do Chris to get Pimple Chris? That's a really tough call. 14 attack versus 13. But, okay, it's going to be Chainsaw Hank because 17 gas and 16 payback plus the craze plus the heal from the card. I've changed my mind. Chainsaw Hank is the featured combo. It's hard to beat that because you're going to take damage when they hit you. You're probably going to kill them with gas and the payback, and then on your next turn you're just going to heal right back up. Oh no, my hatchet boomhauer might die. And I don't know that there's anything I can do about it. You'll get some heal. It's going to be close. It is going to be close. Oh, yes, I fought back. That was very close. And can I finish it off now? Yes. This will be it. So, fortunately, Hatchet Boomhauer lives. I won't get perfect score. Took some damage. But I won. That was actually a pretty tough battle. This is good. Unusual to have two decent. Who are we fighting? The cartoonists. Two decent guilds fighting like one after the other. This early in the battle, maybe Congregate actually has done something in relation to the matchups to make the guilds more exciting and fun. And better matchups throughout the guild, throughout the rumble. We're going to put Hank down and hope that we can get an armed card. We did, but he doesn't combo with Hank. I have to research that. Oh, that'll be my next research for today, I think. And so instead, we'll do Devil Hank, which is a fantastic combo, even without the disguise buff that you get. He doesn't do the bomb anymore, but for a rumble, he's got the 18 heal and the 16 punch. I mean, it's hard to beat Devil Hank. Let's throw down our long stick with sharp rock. I've only got one, but that's a really powerful card. Now that we have the armed buff. Excuse me, need some more coffee. Yeah, so that long stick is really good. I've only got one, but like once you make it a dual or a quad, wow. All right, what are we doing? We're probably going to end up with a Devil Hank right at the start here, which is not a bad card to have in slot 1 with all that leech. It is called leech, yes, 21 leech. And yeah, we took it out. Oh, yeah, we're going to take anything out now with attack of 24 and a punch of 20 in slot 1. There's very few decks that can deal with that this early in the match. And let's throw down some more punch, and there we go. There we go. Continue, and we have 6 more battles to go. So fortunately, with the new legendary card, when I do my daily challenge in a few hours' time... Ooh, tough call. What do we do now? I think we just have to throw down Stewie because he's got the biggest leech and most health. And we didn't get a card that can take out Golden Turd in one go, so we'll do Hatchet Boomhauer and rely on the leech. Ooh, whoops. That was not what I meant to do. I tried to put that back. At least Dewey has that leech. Oh, and he can't even combo with the Anarchist. I got some pretty decent armed cards, but it's not the best armed combo deck. Yeah, I mean it's the best I've got in terms of cards and what I could put together. But compared to some of the other armed decks I've seen, wow. Wow. Oh, apologies if you can hear some background noise. It sounds like someone in the apartment above me or outside is vacuuming. There is construction going on in this building, and it's a little bit unfortunate because I've lived here throughout the construction, and now that the construction's nearly done, the landlord is increasing the rent drastically to the point where I'm going to have to move. So I've put up with the noise with the thought that, oh, it'll be so nice when it's done, only to have to move out. So that's a good lesson for me. That when there's a reason that it's been discounted, once that reason's over, your rent is probably going to be increased. And I almost did it again in terms of I've been looking for a new place to live, and I saw some that were discounted drastically. Fantastic place, great value for money, but close to construction and construction noise. And I'm not going to put up with that again, only to have the construction finish and the rent go up again. So this time I'm going to get something that is value for money, but yes. What am I going to start with here? I think I might start with Doomsday Device, just because it does the most upfront damage. Oh, and not quite enough to take out Peggy, unless we throw Gas Class next to it, and then we're sorted. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, but we can't quite take out Stan's Haunted House. Unless we... Oh no, that's still not going to do it. And he's going to bomb Gas Class, so we're not going to get a perfect score. But I think we'll do Pimple Chris just from the perspective of it'll take out 9, the cripple all for 9. And what will we do? More armed cards. Hatchet Boomhauer, can't lose with that. And we'll rely on Pimple Chris to heal up. And we'll put down a long stick to get some punch in there. And then some, I think we will put down whatever has the highest health, gingerbread guns, just so that we can increase the total health base to the highest point possible, so that the damage we took as a percentage is less and our score can possibly be higher. So that's a little tip for you. Towards the end, once you know you're going to win, if you've taken a bit of damage, throw down your highest health cards to increase your total health. I don't know if that's a real thing, like if it actually helps or not, but I think it does, the way I think it works. It may be the difference between 1 point or not. And we're going to start in exactly the same way. But this time, Doomsday Device can take out Stan with no problems whatsoever. So we will throw down... what will we throw down? We'll throw down the Anarchist. And then... what will we do? Oh, yep, that's it. Cut down Christmas Tree. There's the combo. There's the featured card. And look at that punch of 23. Plus, the armed gets a punch. It gets a punch of 30%. Which is pretty decent. And we'll just continue with those armed cards. Gingerbread Guns can make some good combos, but effectively has no attack on its own. And there we go. We'll do Pimple Chris, and that will take out, because we can't defeat Gas Class. But we're probably just going to win. Yep. Oh, and we defeated it anyway because of the punch of the 23 punch. There we go. And nearly there. 2 more to go. And this is going to be another close match. By the looks of it. 6-6. Or 6.7 to 6.7. And let's see. As with most of these matches in the Rumble, it's probably going to come down to which team can come up with the most active players to fight. I'm pretty confident if you can consistently get 40... Oh, don't know. Yep, keep it with the iron cards. If you can get 40 plus players to fight your Rumbles, in every single Rumble, I'm pretty sure you can finish in the top 50, if not the top 25. I'm pretty sure the difference between the top 50 and the top 25 is the top 25 generally have full legendary decks, fighting with at least sort of 30 players with full legendary decks. And the top 50 is, of course, there's going to be some players with legendary decks, but a lot of the guild, like Wenglish, is going to be on levels below the Secret Fight Club. Let's get some punch in there. So I'm pretty sure that's the difference, and that's all it takes is getting 40 plus active members, and we did it a couple Rumbles ago, and we placed in 39, and I can't believe that after placing in the top of the Rumble there, like the top ranks, and getting the awesome rewards, that 10 plus people either decided, well, I don't need to fight the next one, everyone else will do it, and therefore we didn't do it again. Like, I don't know how, like, how can you finish in the top and then decide, oh, I'm not going to play anymore? Or everyone else can do it and I'll get the rewards, I'll be a leech. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Boomhauer to start, and then we'll put Stewie in. Unfortunately, Boomhauer won't take out the ale in the first go, but this is where the heal and the craze helps. And between gingerbread guns and Santa, and Stewie, we can make Santa Stewie. I'll feature that in another episode. But for now, let's just quickly win. Let's get some punch in there. And some Devil Hank, and that's got it for us. And I think we lost a few points because we didn't heal up the Boomhauer completely. Be nice if I had some armed cards with like the hamburger heal ability as well. But I don't, and that's the Rumble. So I will catch you tomorrow, and hopefully we can have 2 or 3 more wins in our Rumbles before then. See you.